Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Look ahead lines for Friday, March the 6th. And man, I wish it were all as easy as today. 8-2 for myself. The uglies here go 5-1 with a couple doggy outrights. It was a nice day. The regular college hoop free picks 4-2. Winners all over the joint. The Innies, Eastern Illinois gets there. Close calls get there. We had Manhattan as a close call winner. Did Jacksonville State gets there as a winner as well? We did drop the Manhattan close call. I'll give updated numbers of these. I'll probably put them out tomorrow. We're going to run through all the brackets for tomorrow that I have available right now. And then we'll be on our way. Midday money tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, if you want to tune in for that. Still one game left. San Diego Marymount still got to go. Interesting. I'm mad at myself I didn't play the Portland line. I got scared because the line came down, and like a baby, I didn't play it. Stupid. Louisiana and Stetson for Dylan. Higgs with the questionable Eastern European femboy nightclub. One button. Whoa. One button. This is a zip up. Zippy. It's a zipper. Arkansas State in the Sun Belt. We'll get to it, Evan. We'll get to I got them all in order here, and I think the Sun Belt is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. But you're here, Evan, so I'm going to knock out the Sun Belt for you first here. So Sun Belt action. Texas State, Southern Miss. You know what? This line, I thought Texas State would be 1. This is flipped. Actually, Southern Miss is favored here. I had this as a 1.5 for Texas State, and it is opposite. It is opposite. My number had them as a little favorite here, and they are a dog. Texas State a dog to Southern Miss. And the second game, who we got? Georgia Southern's taking on. So let's get these. Let's update this number here. Let's get these out of here. So I thought I knocked them all out. I thought I did. So Southern Alabama and Georgia Southern going at it. Let's. I have that line in already. What am I doing? There's Southern Alabama. There's Georgia Southern. Let's see from Sun Belt and Pensacola. Southern Alabama, what do I have on this one? I got this one at Southern Alabama -3.5. Again, no line is posted. This is my line. I'm not going to jump into a total. Don't really love that. All right. So there you go. Let's bust out the Sun Belt. This is why I want to go in order, but my guys here, I'm going to deliver for them. So here we go for Friday. Those are the 2 games here. Bracket next to me. We got Texas State and Southern Miss. Texas State, the 5 seed, a underdog versus Southern Miss. Total 141.5. That's an official line up here at the K. Winner here will face Appalachian State tomorrow night. How about what do I like in this one? Neither of these. I'm not in love. Not really in love here. This matchup. I mean, it's a pick'em. You know what? Anything? How about an over? Evan, I do an over in this one. I mean, Arkansas State doesn't even play till. I mean, they get the winner. Who's Arkansas State got? Where are they? They lost Arkansas State. They had Georgia Southern tonight. All right. In game 2, there's Southern Alabama and Georgia Southern. I would lean Georgia Southern again. As I said in the little preview show, and I said it here, Georgia Southern was a team that beat Marshall and Coastal ahead of them, and they were a crazy odds. And I said, you know, if they can beat the two teams ahead of them who they were 0-4 against, they lost to both of these teams. They were 30,000 to 1. And they already took care of one thing. So we'll see if Georgia Southern can take off Southern Alabama tomorrow. I'll like them tomorrow night. I like them again. And then it comes into play because then I got my future on Coastal coming in there. So, all right, we're going to go back to the top. We took care of the Sun Belt. Let's get it done here. We're going Missouri Valley to start the day. Let's see if they've added any lines because I had my own lines here. All right. Your 1 seed Belmont, 11.5 over Drake, total 159.5 in this one. You know, this is just everybody's going to run in and take their unders. I get it. Early game, Belmont's the best team. I would lean Drake here in the first half. I got to zip up my thing here. Mr. Wesker's busting my balls. I lean Drake first half, and I can see Belmont pulling away second half. Like they're everything will just catch up with Drake in the back end of a back-to-back versus the best team. I mean, give me some Belmont here for if we want to force the issue. Again, I can be known to take a favorite. I had St. Thomas tonight. I had St. Thomas. The Tommies got it done. So taking a favorite, I do take some faves. I do take some favorites. I know it's few and far between. Belmont won both of these games 103-90 at home and then 78-76 on the road. So little close battle there. But Drake, again, this is not a team I was in love with. I did like him with the points a little bit. Tough to bet on a team that come in losing like 9 in a row. You know, that's not where I want to be betting on a team like that. Belmont's end the year with a loss. So what? Before that, they had won 8 of 9. Even with the 11, I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't be scared to lay with Belmont here. Murray State and Ilshai. I'm going to take a page. I was with my buddy. We're talking on it. Matty Fargo liked Ilshai, and I don't hate it here. I don't hate them here. They're going to be. It's basically a pick 'em. It's 1.5, right? Murray State beat them both times this year, 81-74 and 81-77, and they've just owned them since coming over to the Missouri Valley. They are 6-1 against them. The one loss was in overtime. I mean, they have taken care of Illinois Chicago since they've joined the conference here. Third time's a charm. The only thing I guess that would hold me back from Murray is that they've dropped 3 or 4. But, I mean, sometimes the team just got your number, and Murray State clearly has ill-sized number. But this would be actually no thank you. No thank you from me on this one. Bradley, the 2 seed, 2.5 over Valpo. The fact that this line is this short for a 2-7 definitely wants me to lean towards Valpo here, right? Valparaiso won 79-72 back on February 18th. Before that, Bradley had won 9 in a row. So there's that. But Valpo's playing well. 7-3, their last 10. Not too shabby. Coming in, playing all right. They lost to Evansville by a point. Illinois State rocked them a little bit. And again, Bradley was way back on February 3rd. Not playing terribly. Bradley, listen, you want to come to a spot like this, again, look at the spread. 2.5. 2.5. Valparaiso, 20-11 against the spread on the year. 12-18 for Bradley. I wish it was more. 2.5. They're begging you. The Bradley, I might have to hold off on this one tomorrow because why do I feel like we could get at least a full 3 tomorrow with Valparaiso? And I'm waiting for a final in this game. Did this game go yet? The other Missouri Valley game? All right, so Northern Iowa got the win. Northern Iowa is in the win ticket here. So here we go for the next game. Northern Iowa with the win. So let's update our bracket here. Number 3 seed, Illinois State, will be taking on the 6 seed, Northern Iowa. Let's get that guy in there. He's in. Now let's try to find a number for this game. 8 o'clock start, 8:30-ish. It's late. I see no numbers on this game. Let's pull up the matchup. Northern Iowa here against Illinois State. They dropped the game 71-69 back on the 25th, and they lost 59-54 back in January. Illinois State 16-14 ATS. They come in with 2 wins in here. A big win over Belmont. They took care of Belmont there. So we got to take them serious. Just looking at the numbers for this, I didn't even have this up. Depending where this number's at, let's see. I mean, it's going to probably come in the 150s, right? That's just the way it's going to be. Or do we have reseeding here? Hold on a second. What am I looking at? Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong game here. I'm looking at the 148 for Murray State instead of looking at Illinois State's game here with Northern Iowa. 125 and Northern Iowa at 1. Huh. Interesting matchup there. Northern Iowa. And this is a team we have them. I have them here. Northern Iowa plus 475. I went with them because of the defense. Now you saw the 2 low-scoring games I mentioned in this game. Can't even get to 120 points. So if we're gonna get like a 130 here, 128, we'll have to look about the under again. Give me the under, Northern Iowa. Yeah, that's where I would be in this one. Let's hit some comments. I know we got a ton of them here. Indiana State took care of business. Belmar, we're going to get to that. You really like South Alabama? I don't really like South Alabama. I'm just going through the Sun Belt there. I like them a little bit. Did I bet them for tomorrow? Nope. Michael B's in the house. Iona lost. I know you're torn up about Iona. 0-1 with Iona. Lost 2 units on the Pistons, who lost wire to wire. The Spurs, of course, their second best player, got her 30 seconds in the game. Bad beat refund. Let's go. Dylan likes Illshy. That's where we're on right now. We're talking Illinois, Chicago, Murray State, Missouri Valley stuff. Murray looks like they should run over them, but I'm tending to agree with you there, Dylan, with Illinois, Chicago. You see, I didn't bet that game. You want to fade them. Kind of like UCF a day tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to play either. I didn't even look at those. I'm just in tournament action. Belmont minus 11.5 is both. Definitely for me. I'm definitely not a huge, let's play double-digit kind of guy. San Diego State off a couple of losses. 9.5 is a big number. Again, I didn't even look at – I don't even know who they're playing tomorrow. I don't even know who they're playing. I don't even know where my – I'm in the brackets. I'm in the brackets. You're worried about some crap-ass Mountain West trashola teams against UNLV. Trying to get on San Diego 9+6. I like him, Mr. Weskers. I like him. At first, I was kind of leaning Marymount. I wanted San Diego's to play. I'm curious about my thought process when you brought that shirt. Here we go. So this is kind of like a dry fit, kind of like a windbreaker. So when I go out, do my little walking, and I like the blue. I like the dark blue, the royal blue. So that's kind of like my color, that when I'm not wearing black like Johnny Cash. Charleston Southern, we'll get to this one in a second. I don't like any in Illinois to do anything positive other than the Illini. All right. Hey, listen, I like Illshy. Little question about Illinois State. Give me Northern Iowa there with the defense. Back to it. We took care of the Missouri Valley. CAA. Let's flip over our bracket for Missouri. We are done. On to CAA tomorrow, NCA&T, and Northeastern. I mean, what do I say about this team? I mean, Northeastern has dropped 12 in a row. Do I want to come in and bet a team that's out 12 straight because they're due? Get the hell out of here. And NCA&T is not much better. Northeast actually beat NCA&T this year, so I want nothing to do with that. So that's a pass. Stony Brook and Campbell tomorrow. I like Campbell. Give me Campbell in this matchup. Townsend versus Hampton. I think this would be about a 4.5, 5. They split this year. Give me Townsend. They come in winning 3 in a row, so I like them there. And William and Mary over Elon. I thought Mary had took the season series. Elon actually won both games, and I think they're still going to be a 6.5-point dog. Again, they dropped 4 in a row coming into this. Again, this game is Saturday, by the way. It says Saturday in case you don't see it. 1-8 last 9. 4 in a row and 8-9 they've lost. Give me William and Mary. They could shoot. And also, if you look at the odds in this matchup, they are Hofstra is the 3 seed. They have the best odds. They're number 1 in their odds to win. Wilmington's the 1 seed. They got the second best odds. Third best odds come right back down here to Charleston, the 2 seed. The third best odd goes to William and Mary. I think they're plus $9. And then you get the 4 and 5 seed afterwards. So the bottom of this bracket, 2 Charleston, 3 Hofstra, 6 William Mary, are the first, third, and fourth best odds to win the entire tournament. I'm going to grab some Wilmington though. So I mean, if I got 3 to 4 best teams odds wise in the same bracket fighting each other, only one can get out. You know what? I'll go with the 1 seed there at 260, whatever they're at, and I'm going to take a flyer on Campbell, who will have to play that 1 seed. They're plus 2,500 to win the conference. They're also favored, the 9 favored over the 8 there. They got better odds than the 8 seed to win everything. So I'll take the top half to get it done here in the CAA. SoCon action. Excuse me. We got Chattanooga Choo-Choo over the Citadel. 6.5. You know, already on the Citadel. We got them. Let's go, Citadel. Get it done plus 6.5. Already bet it. Greensboro minus 7.5 versus VMI. Already on it. Thank you very much. Saturday, we're going to have Mercer versus Western Carolina and Sanford Furman. If I had some more points, I'd go Western Carolina. And I'll take money Erman Furman. 6 seed favored. They're going to be favored on Saturday. Wait and see. Next up, we're in the MAAC. People like the return of the MAAC. Sacred Heart got it done for us as a free play here on Friday night. We will take it. Just missing the premium side of things, and let's get in on them, but it is what it is. So here we go. Merrimack minus 6 here. Why is this? I got a Merrimack future here, but still. Why is this line going to be so low like this? I got it. I think it's going to be 6. I'd love for it to be 7 or 8 so I can take Sacred Heart. But what I've seen on a lot of these openers here, honestly, I got 6 for myself. That's what I think it should open around. I will not be shocked if this is like 4.5 tomorrow. That's why I think it's going to open at. I don't think it should open at that. They're trying to rob me of taking Sacred Heart because they won't give me my points. My points. Game number 2. Peters and Fairfield will be going at it. 2 seed St. Pete's. I got this as basically a pick 'em. You know, Fairfield's played pretty decent here. So give me the Stags to get done that one. And Saturday, Quinnipiac and Marist. Again, I think Marist will be favored over Quinnipiac. Marist got a little defense. Again, I like Northern Iowa. You come with a defense, and especially in the MAAC, the AA MAAC, Marist might be in those finals. Siena and Mount St. Mary's. Again, I got this 3.5, 136.5. I think will be the number for Saturday night in this one. Again, I haven't really dug all that deep into that. We did the Sun Belts for our guy who was looking for Arkansas State, and I know they got eliminated already, but Georgia Southern moves on. So there's that. Next up, the Summit. Let's head to the Summit. Where's my Summit bracket? Oh, hold on here. There's my Ohio Valley. Where's the Summit? Come on, Summit, come out to play. Big South. There we go. There you go, fella. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I got the Summit here. Friday night, South Dakota. They're the 4 seed. They'll be catching 2.5 from Omaha. This conference, both the 3 and 4 seeds are catching points from the higher seed. North Dakota State favorite to win at plus 135. St. Thomas to 140. I grabbed the North Dakota squad at plus 3 times. There's that. We're still alive. We're still alive with a couple of these things. Let's see. Coastal Carolina hasn't played yet. Robert Morris is live. Fort Wayne is out. American's still alive. Lipsy's tomorrow. Mercer's alive. Martin is playing in North Dakota. We got the Northern Iowa looking good. Merrimack's still alive. And there you go. There's the Western. Told you I like them a little bit. Back to the summit here. I'm still taking my North Dakota here, even though they're the 3 seed getting points. You know, normally I look at spots like this and would automatically be on the faves because it's the higher seed given to the lower, or vice versa, however you want to look at this. The Omaha, South Dakota game, I got no real opinion on that. Maybe I'll dig into that later on after the show here, see if I can find something good, why I should take South Dakota in South Dakota as an underdog versus Omaha. But North Dakota, I'm already on. I think they're winning. I'm probably just going to money line that because I already wrapped up basically with a tournament one on there. So there's that. OVC is for me Tennessee State, the 1 seed. Look at this. 1.5 point favorite. UT Martin, me, I like them because they have the best defense in the conference. Line's about right. I think it is where it should be. That being said, do I want to take UT Martin here? I've already have them. I mean, this is let's be honest. We're Gardner. Let's get the hedge out, right? It's basically a pick 'em. Why wouldn't we take them? Why wouldn't we take them? Tennessee State wins minus 130. All right, we move on. We're not affecting the three something. We're getting the other side of things. But again, this is a prime spot to do it because it's not a huge money line. But I see it's this short for a reason because I think my team's better. I don't want to throw away my winnings that I'm going to get on the championship game. Listen, if I'm going to do that, I'm not going to do that tomorrow. I will do that on Saturday in the championship game. When they're going to be facing, I think, Southeast Mizzou. I think they'll be playing Southeast Mizzou. Mizzou. Let's see. Mizzou's going to be favored over Moorhead. They'll be like a 2-point favorite. You'll see. I'm going to put in here right now. Moorhead plus 2. That's what I think we got. That's my prognostication. We got Southeast Missouri as the favorite. All right, next up, where are we headed here? The WCC. Portland got the job done here. So they'll be going to take on Washington. We could roll out Pepperdine. Good day, sir. I said good day. Washington. What are they going to be here? Washington State, probably, we're going to say maybe 4.5. 4.5 sounds good. Place 4. Washington minus 4. That's where I think we'll be. That is my number for this game. Washington minus 4. Anything, I'm going to just pull up the bracket. Might as well since I'm doing this. Let's see. We got Portland just rolling along Washington. Perfect 8-0. 104 to 74. That looks like a cover. 67-62 looks like a cover. 92 to 70-22. That's definitely a cover. They've taken care of business. So Pepperdine, they got the win here. That's Portland gets the win over Pepperdine. That's 2 straight wins. They ended the season with a win. Before that, they had dropped to 4 in a row. Ye cats. Washington State comes in with 3 straight losses, including one to Pepperdine, who Portland just beat. I really want to. I don't think I want to get involved in this mess. San Diego and Loyola Marymount's going tonight. I do like San Diego in that one. The ASUN. Here we go. We had Bellarmine. We had Stetson. We had North Alabama that choked late in that game. Let's talk Central Arkansas and Bellarmine. Listen, this is 5.5. I thought it was going to be 7. It is 5.5. A few more points. Will I still get to Bellarmine at something better? I'm going to tell you, if you could find a better number than 5.5, I'd be interested. Lipsy and Gulf Coast. I got Lipsy to win this. I'm still on them. Again, Gulf Coast Way got us the other day. They're still 8-22 against the spread. Not interested. PA and Stetson. I actually grabbed Stetson. I got an 11 with Stetson. I got the 11 from yesterday. And the 10.5. West Geo again, 6.5. I have a 7 and a 6.5 for myself on West Georgia. We got comments. I can't talk about the Mountain West. What has become of the Sunbelt Missouri? Who the hell cares about conference shows only? I'm just doing – we can talk about it, but I just want to run through these because I don't have the Mountain West in banners. I have all the tournament games in banners. Bellarmine, I do like Bellarmine. I'd want a little more points, though, Dylan. Central Arkansas as the pretty good ATS. I got it written down somewhere here. Their ATS numbers are pretty damn good lately. So I want some more points. Brutal games. Yeah. Spoken like a true amateur. The MAAC. Who's this? MAAC minus the 6 are we talking here? Is that what you're talking about? 6 for MAAC? I still want more. I need more points. Need more points. Fade in South Dakota out of the Summit, says Mr. Whiskers. Well, are you really fading them? They're a dog. They're not even favored as the 4 seed. Live bet the Nuggets. Oh boy. Portland will fall to Washington State. I'm not enamored with them. Can't say sushi. I know it's out of season off topic, and you know that I love Bright Beach, fruit of the poisonous tree, but I don't hate the trade to get picks. What do I say about the trade for the wide receiver there? I think it's a great trade for the Bears. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what the Bears? Mississippi Valley, they covered today, Dave. They covered the 10.5. Stetson, yes. San Diego for tomorrow. Here we go. We're going to go into the Mountain West against lowly UNLV. UNLV, not for me. I guess for thee, Michael B. UNLV 82-71 loser on their home court on January 24th. They had won 2 previous games. 2 straight wins. Off a big Utah State win, huh? They crushed Utah State and Nevada. 2 nice wins back-to-back. All right. I see what we're doing here. San Diego State's dropped 4 or 5, and you want to lay 10? No, UNLV. UNLV, yay, UNLV. Stetson, yes, Dave. NCA&T. Only way to look is that direction because Northeastern had dropped 12 straight, something like that. I think they're 1 in 15 ATS. It's ridiculous. The amateur, some of these games, brutal. Don't kid yourself, Volt Timer. There are some bad ones. Hey, listen, you're going to get crazy matchups that you wouldn't pay attention to on a regular day, right? I mean, I've been paying attention to these games since January. January, we started our doggy trend. Oh, Chiefs traded Kansas City Pro Bowl to the Rams. Oh, I thought that was yesterday. I thought they traded. Was that today's trade? I was thinking about the Bills getting the guy from the Bears, wide receiver. Listen, I'm not high in Kansas City. I think the Chargers win and go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC, and I'd like the Rams to go to the Super Bowl out of the NFC. So it helps my prediction. All right, we did the ASUN. Now to the Big South. We had a little Charleston choo-choo, Charleston Southern for our guy Justin. Here we go. High point, 25.5. Are you kidding me? Webb should get rolled here again. Am I telling you to lay 25.5? No. Winthrop and Charleston Southern. You want to get on a little Charleston Southern here. I'm not going to say no to that. They won, 3 or 4 here. Not bad. 3 and 7 ATS for Charleston Southern. Here's the thing, because I wanted to get down on Southern here. Winthrop is 3 and 7 ATS, but 8 and 2 straight up. And it's about the numbers, right? You're like, oh, they don't cover. Yeah, okay, they're 3 and 7, but the numbers were 10.5, 13, 20, 11, 10, like this big double the price. Doubling up the pleasure of the 4.5 to even more. So, do you think this is a set, like on a regular Saturday Winthrop at home is just a 7 as opposed to a 4.5 on a neutral? Can they cover that as opposed to laying 10s, 11, 12s? I do like it though, Justin. Asheville and the Longwood. Asheville, the 4 seed, Longwood, the 5. I got that. I got a 4 there. They're obviously the 5 seed. Apologies. Don't need to be putting the wrong seed in here. People think I'm doing something erroneous. No opinion on this game. I do like Presbyterian, though, as the 6 seed against Radford in your night game. I think that's a 6 o'clock game tomorrow night. Radford on a Friday night. Patriot League is Sunday. Navy and Colgate. Everybody kind of moved on. Colgate's favored as a 3 seed, by the way. Navy with the scare. They should take care of business. My American is down the drain. American is out. That's why I like Todd Golden. Makes it easier for me. S&P 500. Oh yeah. Well, listen, you like front-running teams: Yankees, Dodgers. Who's winning? Who won the Super Bowl? 3 and 2 on the locks today, Dylan. I didn't run down from last night because when I'm rolling down all of the brackets, it's tough Can't do that during bracket shows. Regular midday money is easier. How many games? You're in action tomorrow. At least 5 ATS only. Yeah, I got 5 games for tomorrow, I bet tomorrow. Lipscomb, Citadel, North Dakota, Stetson, and West Geo. Those are my games. Locks are at Home Depot. I got a lock in my where's my lock here? What is this? Oh, 89 traded football set here. Wonderful. I have my Chuck Finley cards here for my Sam Axe, my guy Bruce Campbell with cancer. Burn Notice is a great show. Back to the banners here. Horizon League Sunday. Green Bay plays Northern Kentucky. That game is a pick'em. I'll probably be leaning towards Green Bay there. I like the whole Gottlieb story. You know, he hangs up his microphone and miraculously they win games. Who would have thought? NEC, Northeast, LIU, and Wagner going at it. I think LIU would be close to a double-digit favorite there. And Mercyhurst, we got Mercyhurst, baby. Now, the winner of the LIU-Wagner game automatically goes to the NCAA tournament. Mercyhurst and Stonehill are ineligible. But I got some Mercyhurst to win this conference, so we are alive. Alive. Ruby Proctor to WBC tomorrow? No, Ruby Proctor WBC. Hold your horses there. Just slow down a little bit, Justin. We could get into a day count, right? We're gonna have the Giants and Yankees to open the season. If I'm correct, on March 25th. And it's funny because on March 24th, the Yankees are playing the Cubs. So there's that. And then the next day, after that preseason game at 3 o'clock, they have a primetime game on Amazon. I think this is an Amazon Prime game or some crap. So there is that. That is the 25th, so we're 20 days away from a Ruby Prop. San Diego go? Yeah, we said that to start the show. We like San Diego. All right, already, Mr. Westers. You like Florida. We get it. Every day, Mr. Florida Gator. We get it. You like Florida. You got a big Charlie Ward tattoo on your back. And Mike Miller. I get it. There you go. Any others? We got nothing else. We're taking we got 2 losers here, 4 win, Americans out. But we're still alive with Robert Morris, Mercy, Martin, all with wins under their belts already. Northern Iowa with a win. Let's see how we do, crew. That's it. That's a wrap for Look Headlines. Covered all of the tournament games. That's why it says Tournament Picks up top. Tournament Picks and UNLV for our guy Michael B. Back tomorrow, noon Eastern. You know what? Let's be honest. We got noon games tomorrow. What do we got? Noon games out of Missouri. 1 game at 12. We got a 1 o'clocker in the CAA. We'll start at noon tomorrow. We don't have to come in early. It's not like it's the Big East, ACC, and all those guys on Tuesday, Wednesday next week with noon games. Regular time noon tomorrow. Our final comments of the day. Regular season baseball. Yes, we got regular season baseball. March 25th, Yankees, Giants. We will have Ruby Props that day. We'll find something. I know it's going to be Webb versus Redone or something. Though. It'll be tough. I don't know. We'll see how we do. I'm not loving night baseball in San Francisco. Let's just be honest. We'll be on and under. We'll be on the under in that game. Get on as soon. I'm sure it'll be 6.5, and it'll go down to like 6 by game time. But that's it. That's a wrap. Back tomorrow. Midday money. Bye-bye.